Darling, you looking nicer than the fur.
From fancy to petty St. Vincent, spread the love, joy, and for the holidays. Merry Christmas from all of us at WEFM to all of you.
This Christmas, Flow is making the season merrier when you add postpaid to internet. Unwrap a new Samsung smartphone for only $29. Plus, we're giving you 50% off your mobile bill. And win even more goodies with our Spin the Wheel Christmas promotion. This Christmas, the rewards are on us. Add postpaid to your internet plan today in-store or visit discoverflow.co for more info. Terms and conditions apply. Flow, we keep your Christmas rhythm flowing.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
So we are back with you for another segment of our Activated Mornings program. Hey, before I could even say anything, look.
Morning. Who?
Morning. Good morning to Yanita. Good morning.
Listen, girl, I am telling you, I was in the desert since I came here. Phone ain't working properly. Radio breakdown, everything is yesterday that I get back you guys. So I didn't hear nothing at all. I say some jumbie must sit in here for me, just joking. Yeah, so that's what I happened to speak to Diana the day before yesterday.
Okay.
Yes. So, and I heard you this morning. Good morning, Good morning, Mr. Hunt. Anyway, I'm doing something I made, so I'm just telling you I'm listening to you. So you take care and link me, Roleza, okay?
I will.
Good morning, Lord. I miss my manners. Good morning to St. Vincent and Beans, everyone at the sound of my voice. Merry Christmas and a godly and Christ-like one. I hope that we have nothing to spoil our Christmas. But you know what? It's life. Has to go on. It's not all smooth sailing. Yes, and to the WEFM fans and to everybody. Roleza, God's willing, I will hear tomorrow, but you can link me, okay?
Okay, no problem. And yeah, welcome to the best place on earth, not so?
Oh Lord, I tell you, I sleep and keep it out. I mean, just to be outside and the fresh air, man. I don't even want to go back, trust me. But where you're bound, you have to obey, and where your tie is where you have to grace, okay?
Okay. All right, Anita, I'll hit you up.
Kojo, good morning. Special morning to you, my friend. We will talk, all right?
All right.
Have a good one.
You as well, Anita. Take care. Bye-bye. And yes, it is a Talk to Us segment. The phone lines are open. The number to be interactive with us is 457-9997. All right. You are free to talk about anything that you want to talk about, anything that we discussed earlier this morning, or anything that you want to raise to our attention. You are free to do so at this time. Kojo, good morning.
Good morning. It was so good to hear Anita's voice again. I thought, now she said she phone was the thing, I thought she was gone. It's just today I was going to tell you, could you please forward my number to Anita so I could hear what she has,
Okay.
But it's good to hear her voice. Anyhow, we had our offline conversation just a while
yes.
ago. And be honest with you, I think you're looking at it slightly. You're looking at this thing too slightly. There are plenty people, trust me, there's plenty people who are still angry over the PM. And don't fool ourselves. He has no security now. He had security, get boss. He has no security. That make it even worse. So even the opposition two or three times when Ralph won that they didn't attend the first sitting. So I don't see nothing wrong with it. Attend if you do not attend. My problem now, if you continue not to show, then that's where I have an issue with. But the first sitting, I don't have a problem with that because it's just the first sitting. He has nothing to do when he first sitting. All he has to say, swearing that he will, abide with the Constitution. It's a formality. It's nothing big.
Yeah, I mean,
if he doesn't want to shop, he doesn't have to shop. It's not like, to me, when you're debating the budget and you don't shop, that's when it matters. Because right today is a formality because the first day he go into the house, after this, they're gonna swear him in anyway. So it's not a biggie.
Mm.
Not everybody shows up for the first thing. People have reasons why they don't show up. So I can't see I walking because you think that there won't be no crowd of people. I'm guarantee you there's gonna be a lot of people there today because a lot of people voted for the party and they want to see the party walking into that house. Trust me, I know that.
Right. Okay. So I mean, I expressed my thoughts already on it, and I don't want to have to repeat, right? But just a few things that you mentioned, right? Yeah. And I know that we have already agreed to not see eye to eye on this one, right? Not to be on the same page, which is absolutely perfectly fine, right? You raised the point of persons who are supporters of the NDP who are showing up, right? Who is to say that the persons who are showing up to support seeing their party walk into the House of Parliament today are not just going to be there to support their party? Why is it that the assumption is also going to be made that in showing up to support their party, that they are necessarily also going to be there to jeer and to boo the opposition leader? The two don't have to happen at the same time. Let
me look at it. It was a peaceful day when he got his head bust. They went for lunch, they came back.
But it wasn't a peaceful day. It wasn't.
Listen to me, so Alicia. What was so different? He was walking to the crowd going back to Parliament.
But but what was being discussed at that time? What was the tension? What was the atmosphere like at that time, Coach? That is what is the difference.
So you were saying to me because the atmosphere was high, that somebody had a right to throw.
And again, Coach, I said it maybe like 2 or 3 times when I was speaking with thing. It's not right. It was never right. Not then and will never ever be right.
So what you think was in that person's head when they lift up that stone and throw it after him? So you are saying that a celebratory mood this afternoon for persons on the NDP side who are turning out to support or be happy that their party, could also turn antagonistic towards the opposition party. Yes.
So it's an automatic that it is going to happen.
On any side of it will be happy.
So in me being happy for somebody, it also means that I am going to be antagonistic to somebody who's on the other side. It doesn't have to be. The two don't have to be together at the same time.
But Alicia, you're talking for yourself personally. And
again,
I'm talking about politically. I'm not saying opposition in terms of ULP and NDP. Because trust me, there are people on the ULP side. If the shoe was torn, they'll be mad and they'll be angry. I'm not saying they will throw stone. I'm not saying they're going to do this. But nobody's going to go there and watch the opposition MP walking and they say nothing.
But then what you're saying, but the way in which it's coming across, Kojo, is as if they can or they will turn angry. They don't have to be turned angry. They could actually just be in good spirits because they're seeing their party walking into office. And my whole thing of it is that is the undertone that it gives with regards to our people. Almost as if it's as if we're saying that just because it's the opposition or just because it's the former prime minister walking, that we are going to be angry towards him. It doesn't have to be. Yes, I understand you're saying that there is a possibility, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, but Relisha, let me ask you something. Mm-hmm. If you think there's a possibility, would you not go on the side of caution?
So going on the side of caution, I would agree that it should not just be him. It could have been him and Carlos, right? Given that Kisal is not here. Also, it could have been him and the other members of the party. He didn't have to be the only one. The other members who contested the elections, they could just probably go and, I don't know if sit in the gallery or whatever.
Really, sure. Yeah. I think you're looking for.
I'm looking for what, Kojo? I am looking for what?
A kind of a heavenly kind of.
No, but you see, I just don't like how it makes us sound as a people. Yes, the reality, yes, but reality could go in either directions, Kojo.
Really, let's not fool ourselves. People go into body with a personal in them and do things and making and do all kind of things. It's not going to be.
So it almost comes as if it almost comes as if that the former prime minister is probably not safe walking anywhere in St. Vincent and the Grenadines at this point in time.
Listen to what I'm saying now. I'm saying if people want it in this, when he walked through that crowd to go into that thing, is there going to be a lot of people there making noise? When I think to spark off by check out what they call mob mentality, and you know, see what I'm talking about. It only take one little something, a little push, a little this, a little that, to create a problem. It doesn't take much. And if I could avoid anything from happening like that, I'll go on the side of caution. That's all I'm saying.
All right, Kojo, I hear you.
You can't force somebody to go and do something.
No. Clearly, he doesn't have to. Yeah, it's only ceremonial. He doesn't have to. But
that's what I'm saying. So it's not. Listen to me. I'm saying, if when he next house call and he ain't go up, then I can start thinking differently, because I wonder why he's not doing. But for a ceremonial thing, the opposition party didn't go in when they had their vote, when it was ceremonial too. So when NDP was in the opposition, they didn't go a couple of times well too. So I mean, why make it a big fuss that he's not going? That's what I'm saying. Why make it a fuss? He's not going not going for his own personal reasons. We don't even know the reasons. We're just assuming.
No, it's not assuming. He said for security reasons or issues or whatever the term was. Right?
Well, okay. So then because if he doesn't feel safe walking through the crowd, that's the reason. I don't feel safe walking through the crowd.
Okay, Kojo.
So you can't say that Kojo. In my head. In my head, if I don't feel safe for doing something, that I should do it because it's for the people. I don't feel safe. That's it.
Okay. Thank you, Kojo.
All right.
Bye. All right. So we're never always going to agree on certain things, and this is one of those points this morning. All right. Let me take this call. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, my sister.
Good morning. How are you?
I am blessed. Let me take this time out from this. I did not call after the general election, but let me take this time out to wish the new government all God's success, and that them will do the right thing, that Vincent will live better, and that we all of us will have a very good Christmas and a bright and prosperous 2026, concerning about the former Prime Minister. I believe that the former Prime Minister should have the security still that he needed, because you can't take chance to the sister. You cannot take chance to it. And I think that the former Prime Minister have all right. He has served St. Vincent they're going to do it well, and he has been the longest serving Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and he have won 5 terms in a row. And I think he deserve all the necessary things as a former Prime Minister and as a former leader of this country. I think the present government now and the Minister of National Security should make sure that the former Prime Minister have all that he needs.
Okay.
And the former security, I think that he needs everything that he needs to get him out of it and be safe and everything.
Okay.
Because, sister,
Yeah. All right. So John, yes, I do. Yes. So John, I do agree with that point that I have no issues with him having security. All right. And we also want to thank you for extending your best wishes to the new administration. And of course, I'm extending best wishes to you too for the season and all the best for the new year. Okay.
All right.
All right.
You have a good Christmas and a bright and prosperous new year.
Indeed. Thank you, John. All right. Have a good one. All right, so the phone lines are open. It is Talk to Us. And let me just squeeze this call in quickly. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Yes, good morning there.
Morning.
Yeah, you keep your point, right? Let me tell you something. I don't remember Parliament, how it had opened when it was 12 in 2001. I can't remember if the opposition went, okay? But we didn't have all this bassa, confusion. All down oh my God, the man is out and it's still confusion. Listen to me. It had a time. The former Prime Minister was going to introduce whatever it is so that absentee parliamentarians' money will be deducted from the salary. I mean, if you remember that.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember the talk. I don't know if it actually happened, but yeah.
No, it didn't happen because a sensible Prime Minister, ex-Prime Minister, Mr. James Mitchell, saw it. He told him, Prime Minister Gonsalves, remember you're on the inside and don't do anything when you're on the inside that when you're on the outside, you will regret. You understand? So if he had passed that absentee law, or whatever it is, if it were to happen, it would have been out to rule he. Because let me tell you, he's the most, you think Parliament miserable? When the former Prime Minister was in opposition, oh boy, he used to walk out of Parliament and do whatever. It was a miserable time. What I'm saying with pending, I expected it, eh? You see when we deal with moral, you understand? And integrity, I expected it. So nobody should argue it. You understand me, Samuel?
Yeah.
You reading me?
I am.
Yes, but think about it, he will do anything. So it's not surprising. So I'm telling the people, don't waste the time on that, whether you attend or not. Let us run smoothly and forget about the negative. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. All righty, Dave.
Hello. Yeah, good morning. I wish I was a pastor, a priest or something, but I'm a peacemaker. It's interesting listening to all these different, listening to this talk in our beautiful St. Vincent and Grenadines. We can't deal with reality. It would make some of us look as though we can't accept reality. Why all this? Why are you bringing up why all this talk is coming up? Is it to create fear? Hey, we had too much fear in the country. We had too much fear in the country under the last administration. Please, for heaven's sake, Vincentians, rise to the occasion. We are living in the 21st century. And I am happy, thank God. The ULP occupied office for the first, you could say 25 years, quarter century, right? And our democracy allows or give us the opportunity to be a part of this whole democratic process. I want to see progress for my country. I want to see improvement in every aspect of our development, whether it's education, whether it's economic, whatever. I want to see us all make progress because, but maybe it's, wait, let me back up here. Maybe it's not possible to see all of us looking happy and smiling. I want to see all of us. I mean, I'm thinking about the majority of us. So my appeal to all those who still feeling the blast, whatever we want to call it, of how NDP supporters voted out the ULP. I know, I could, well, I imagine how it feels to be in that situation. But you see, the Roberts, that's why I never be a political fanatic. Never follow the politician and worship them as if they're some god.
Okay, so Dave,
and I don't expect to do them because, well, I ain't got much more to go, I believe.
All right,
but
Dave,
I want to see peace. I want to see peace,
right.
Peace on earth.
All right, Dave, okay.
Right? And that's my call to the nation at this time. Thank you, Roleza.
All right.
And I hope you have something for me to eat when I come by you. I can understand this talk.
You heard me say, if you're passing by me, bring food, right? It still stands. All right, Dave, I had to take a next call. All right. Have a good one, Dave. All righty, and this will be our final call for this segment. So, good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Samuel. How are you?
I am fine, blessed and highly favored. And you?
I am highly flavored. Listen, sometimes I think when we call in on these stations, we don't know we have a time limit because other people need to speak.
Yeah.
However,
that's partially my fault, so I'm sorry.
What I'm about to talk about is the security of the former Prime Minister. Now, here we have a nation just trying to recuperate from a disaster of 25 years. Now, here we have an ambitious person who's trying to get security for himself. After all of these disastrous things that happen in this country, and he has been very neglectful towards them. Do you think, as a nation, trying to recuperate, we have things to study like security for a former Prime Minister?
Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not quite liking how you phrase it because I actually don't have a problem with him having security as a former Prime Minister. Right? Okay. I don't have an issue with that.
Right, you don't. Why didn't he grant Mr. Annan Eustace security when he was former Prime Minister?
But I think he actually does. I think Annan Eustace actually does have security. Yes.
Oh, well, that would be good. That would be good. And as opposition leader, how come Dr. Friday never got security?
All right, so this is why I phrased it the way in which I did. As a former Prime Minister, I have no problem with Ralph Gonsalves having security. I didn't phrase it as him as opposition leader.
Okay. Well, when we speak here, we have to be very careful of how we speak, if you catch what I'm saying. And right now, I want to wish the nation a speedy recovery and a Merry Christmas.
Indeed. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right. Have a good one. All right. I see. All right. So Mary's been trying to call. All right. So I just missed that call. All right, Mary, you're the absolute final caller for this morning, right? You have a minute.
All right, okay. Thanks, Alicia. Yeah, my thing is, I just have to say, right? I don't understand because last Tuesday, right? I heard Queens last Tuesday night on Kingsley program. Queens was advocating. He wanted to see what would happen to the Prime Minister when he walked into Parliament. If they're gonna boo him because the amount of people is there. Really, so we all have to be mindful, careful, and vigilant. A lot of these people coming on the airwave and they're talking all sort of things. Regardless of what side party or whoever, wherever it is, we all have to remember he is a human being, and we all have to remember, through the grace of God, he bring us a very long way out of all those storms and all those other things that we were having here. They act as if he wasn't doing anything, and the way, I don't like it. I don't like it. We all have to remember one day, all of us have to stand up in front of one man and answer to him. We can't be treating people like this and looking down on people like that, because what happened? He is human being, and he was there to serve with the people.
Yeah.
And he did it well. And
yeah.
I don't like it at all.
Yeah. I mean,
because in his press, sorry about that, his press last I'm speaking, right? He was explaining all the measures he went through to give James Mitchell the security, and Arnim used that. And I think at one time he said Arnim had refused. But he remember meeting him in either a corridor or something, sit down, and he said, you waiting on someone? He said, yes, he waiting on, and then he said, no, he called somebody to come and get him. We all have to remember that this man have a big heart, and he did a lot for this country. Look at how the other people out there, the other people in the other part of the world, look at him. But we who had him, we have him as if he is a nobody. That is not nice. It is not nice. Other people, even if they just say, Vincent Chan don't know who they have. We have to answer to God one day, and it have this lady who does call, and she will put okay, this did happen, and then it should happen again. No, we have to move out from all these things. I don't like it. It's not sounding good at all for we people of this nation.
All right.
It's not sounding good.
Okay.
Sorry about that. And you have a Merry Christmas. Wish you all the best, and hope to hear more from you all for the coming season.
All right, no problem, Mary.
Take care.
You
Okay,
too.
bye-bye.
All righty. So it's an interesting note to end our conversations on. Well, this particular segment. All right. We are going to head on out as we need to bring to you today's Community Dateline.
Nothing else sounds as good as WEFM.